The Trinity low-profile vehicle restraint system is engineered to restrain a passenger vehicle by two tires on the same side of the vehicle using one strap over each tire and two restraints per tire. The system is to be used only with tri-level auto racks equipped with raised track according to AAR M99096. The vehicle restraint system is not a chock. The system employs friction to limit the amount of movement the passenger vehicle will have during transportation on rail. Strap tension and placement are crucial for proper use. The system must be pre-tripped correctly to prevent unnecessary additional time to install and correct installation. One vehicle restraint system consists of three major subassemblies. Ratchet restraint. Part number M0997079. Anchor restraint. Part number M0997082. Strap. Part number 214-42717. Two vehicle restraint systems are required for each passenger vehicle. Refer to drawing M0997083 found in the engineering drawing section of the Trinity manual. Pre-trip inspection. Refer to the caution section at the beginning of the Trinity manual. Two vehicle restraint systems are required to control a vehicle. The systems are to be stored off the deck either in chock boxes or on provided hangars if so equipped. Do not use salt on the decks of an auto rack equipped with this system. The Trinity vehicle restraint system has premium coatings to prevent corrosion, but ease of operation and restraint life will be extended if salt or other known corrosive ice melt is not used. Refer to multi-level manual for allowable ice and snow removal procedures. Restraints immobilized due to ice can be freed by inserting them into the chock track and latching the retainer body down. Then rotate the restraint with a 1/2-inch square drive ratchet wrench in the clockwise direction and the restraint will be freed. Do not hammer the end of the restraint assembly against a rack post. This will deform and damage the end of the restraint roller assembly and prevent proper operation. Inspect vehicle restraints for damage and replace if necessary according to AAR requirements. The vehicle restraint system does not require lubrication. The straps should not be twisted or wrapped around the restraints. Untwist the strap so that the cleats will face towards the tire tread. Unwind the strap so that the strap end will slide freely through the slot in the ratchet restraint. Straps must be stored close to the side screen to prevent them catching on the vehicle's side mirrors. Installation instructions. Refer to the caution section at the beginning of the Trinity manual. Vehicle restraint systems shall be properly stored prior to loading. Refer to the pre-trip inspection section of the Trinity manual. Vehicle restraint should never be driven over. Damage to tires, the vehicle, and the restraint may occur. Vehicle restraint systems may be hung on side screen hangers or stored in existing chock boxes if the chock boxes have bottoms. Do not place restraints in chock boxes without bottoms because they could slip out and fall between decks and out of the rail car. Vehicles are to be positioned so that the sides of the tires are 1/2 inch to 2 inch from the chock track. The ideal vehicle position allows the restraint strap to extend vertically from the attachment point on the restraint over the center line of the tire. Free the strap from the hanger. Remove the anchor restraint from its storage hook or chock box if so equipped, with one hand and the ratchet restraint with the other hand. Carefully position the restraint system on the rail car deck alongside the tire to be restrained. Make sure that the strap is not twisted or wrapped around the ratchet restraint. The strap is to be free to move through the slot in the ratchet mandrel. Pull out the strap slack so that the ratchet restraint can be easily installed. Locate a track hole to insert the vehicle restraints mandrel in through on either side of the tire to be restrained. Note that a distance of 2 inches or more must be maintained between the strap and the nearest point of contact to the vehicle's body or fender well when the strap is placed in position over the tire. Position the retainer mandrel so that the straps will be splayed in towards the tire when tightened. Vehicle damage may occur if the straps are splayed out. Ideally, the strap should be splayed towards the tire tread or at most installed perpendicular to the rail car deck. The strap must never be splayed outwards from the tire tread. It is acceptable if the polymer rings on the restraint contact the tire tread when the strap is fully tightened. The restraints are inserted into the traditional raised tri-level chock track holes by carefully placing them between the tire tread and the body of the vehicle, rotating the retainer body up to allow the restraint end to be inserted into the track hole and all the way through 2 track holes in line. Once the restraint is inserted, rotate the retainer body down over the top of the track until the spring-loaded latch is seated in the adjacent track hole. Insert the anchor restraint first, then the ratchet restraint on the other side of the tire and the hole selected. Place the strap over the tire tread so that the strap is not twisted and lay straight. The strap's rubber cleats must engage the tire's tread in the same tread. The strap's preferred location is the center line of the tire tread. Do not locate the strap at the rounded shoulder of the tire tread, as this may result in the strap working itself off the tire due to rail truck hunting motion. Pull slack through the ratchet restraint slot, taking up any strap slack, but leave enough strap for 1 to 3 wrappings of the mandrel when tightened. Do not overwind the strap onto the mandrel. Make sure that the pawl has engaged the ratchet tooth fully. Tighten the strap using a 1/2-inch square drive hand ratchet wrench to a minimum of 50 foot-pounds while using your left hand to pull the tail of the strap to prevent it from being wrapped over the polymer rings. The strap tightens in the clockwise direction as viewed from the end of the mandrel. A 1/2-inch square drive extension may be used to increase the wrench swing. Excess strap can be tucked under the ratchet restraint if necessary. A correctly installed restraint system will prevent vehicle damage and deliver a damage-free vehicle to a satisfied customer. Removal instructions. Refer to the caution section at the beginning of the Trinity manual to remove the vehicle restraint system from each automobile on the auto rack. Inspect the restraint system and vehicle for contact or damage prior to removing the vehicle restraint systems. Report any on-rail damage as normally done. To prevent injury, make sure your fingers are not in the ratchet pawl mechanism or near the strap. Depress the ratchet release lever and pull up on the strap until it has enough slack to slip over the tire. The ratchet release lever may be operated with your foot or the palm of your hand. If necessary, reposition the vehicle off the polymer rings on the restraint if the vehicle has shifted during transportation in order to remove the strap or restraints. If using a ratchet wrench to loosen a tightened restraint strap, do not leave the ratchet wrench in place when you press the ratchet release lever. Personal injury may result when the wrench handle swings through to the deck floor. If necessary, use a 1/2-inch square drive ratchet wrench to loosen the strap. To loosen the strap, turn the wrench in the counterclockwise direction. Do not leave the ratchet wrench in place while depressing the ratchet release lever. Once the strap is off the tire tread, remove the ratchet restraint by lifting up on the spring-loaded latch handle until it rotates the latch out of the track hole. Continue with the same motion used to unlatch the retainer body from the track. Rotate the restraint upwards towards the tire tread and slide the retainer body out of the track hole until it is clear of the chock track. Push the retainer body away from the track so that the restraint is fully disengaged. After the ratchet restraint has been removed, release the anchor restraint by lifting up on its spring-loaded latch handle until it rotates the latch out of the track hole. Continue with the same motion to rotate the anchor upwards towards the tire tread and slide the retainer body out of the track hole until it is clear of the chock track. Push the retainer body away from the track so that the anchor is fully disengaged. Inspect the vehicle restraint system for damage and, if necessary, follow your local area procedures. Place the vehicle restraint into its storage position by hanging it on the side screens with the hooks provided, or in chock boxes if so equipped. Unwrap and untwist strap from the ratchet mandrel if necessary so that it slides freely through the slot. The strap can dry out if hung back up and will not be on the deck, posing a potential trip hazard. For more information, refer to the Trinity Low Profile Vehicle Restraint System Manual.